What's going on, you guys? Ramadan is right around the corner, my absolute favorite time of the year. And every single year I try to put out content to help you guys during the month of Ramadan. In no shape or form am I saying make fitness the top priority in the month of Ramadan, because that's absolutely not the purpose of Ramadan. And there's so much blessings and spiritual growth that we really have to take advantage of in this month. However, I also don't think that we should shelf our health and ignore all of the things that we can be doing to better our health during the month of Ramadan, because we can do both. We can come out of this 30-day spiritual journey mentally and physically healthier. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering questions around working out. Should you work out in Ramadan? Is it healthy to work out in Ramadan? What time should I work out? And I'm going to try my best to give you specific answers in regards to what kind of training style you do, whether that's powerlifting, bodybuilding, running, hit training, and what kind of fitness level you are, because it's not a one size fits all, and I'm gonna keep this video as short as I can while giving you as much information as I can. And hopefully to all our brothers and sisters who are fasting for the first time ever, you reap all of the benefits of Ramadan and you feel as amazing as you can mentally, physically, and spiritually. So let's dive into today's topic, working out in Ramadan. Is it healthy to work out in Ramadan? I have people always tell me I'm so scared, they're worried about their gains. And I think it's very important to start off by saying, you will lose your gains, but not to the degree that people think about, right? Like if you've ever put on mass, right? You've felt your muscles pumped, you felt your body, you see the muscle tone. It's a guarantee, and especially for women, that muscle tone will slowly deteriorate. You know, in the last week of Ramadan, you'll notice that you're not as tight pumped, and that's totally normal if you really think about the fact that our hydration levels are way lower. Electrolytes, food, it's very normal for the muscles to slim down as they're not holding in as much glycogen storages and water. Genetics has also a huge role in this, so every body type is different. But I've noticed for myself as an athlete that even in the years where unfortunately I prioritized fitness and I made it the top focus in Ramadan, I was like not trading off all of the progress I made, I noticed that I was still going to trade off some sort of gains, but it's momentary. Like you're not going to lose all your gains in 1 month. It's really not possible. So you want to make sure that you're not falling into that mindset of, well, since I can't train the way that I want, I might as well just put health aside and working out, and I'll get back to it after Ramadan. This type of mindset, all in or nothing, I think gets in the way of a lot of people's health, because they just end up like throwing the towel in and they're binge eating when it's time to fast, and they're getting lazier, and that's not really the purpose of Ramadan either. So when it comes to, is it healthy to work out? Absolutely. If you have diabetes or any type of health conditions, you're pregnant, definitely consult your provider or some type of expert, professional care provider. Sorry, that was a tongue twister. Definitely see a health professional and ask them about working out. But my general rule is, if you have any type of health condition, you're worried, walking is always safe and it's extremely healthy and very underrated. So always keep movement a part of your day. We're going to talk about when, if it's before or after, but to just answer the question, absolutely you should and you can work out in Ramadan. The type of intensity really, really matters. We're going to dive into that also right after I talk to you guys about when should you train. So when it comes to working out while you're fasted, whether you're doing intermittent fasting or dry fasting being a lot more intense and stressful on the body. Fasting is stressful on the body. However, you can reap the benefits of mental clarity. But I have met a lot of people, particularly Egyptians, who have so much energy before they break their fast. And so they enjoy working out before they break their fast. If you're somebody who at the end of your fast, you have energy, your joints don't hurt, you find that you're not so dizzy in your workout, you have a good pump, good energy levels, work out before your fast and don't overkill it. I have really stopped myself from doing more than 40 minutes of working out. Actually, even like 20 minutes is enough, depending on the intensity, but no more than 40 minutes before you're breaking fast, because you are on such a low glycogen storage and hydration levels. And so if you're that person who has good energy levels, do it beforehand. If not, go ahead and do it after breaking fast. If you're single, the best time I think is going like right after Maghrib Isha prayer, because there's no opportunity cost for you. There's nothing that you're really trading off aside from like spending time with your parents or your family. Like you can get back to that and wake up for work the next day and not have to work out through the night. And then if you're someone with a family, I always suggest, like, if you can work out from home, because Breaking fast, iftar with family, is very special, and I always love and I suggest to all of the female clients that I've worked with children and families, like, let your children see you working out. Like, you can involve them as well and make this like a very healthy experience for you and your children. So I would do that after iftar. If you're doing, now when we're going into styles of training, if you can maintenance your gains. I'm not talking about the power lifters and the bodybuilders. I'm talking about if you got in shape, you lost some weight, you put on some mass, particularly women, try to train at home, because it will cut down a lot of time that you could be putting into reading Quran. You could put into actually committing to some things that you want to do in Ramadan. So for me, working out from home, even going outside, maximizing my time has been a absolute like gem. It's allowed me to stay consistent in Ramadan. So if you're in maintenance mode, I suggest getting a few things. I'm literally about to film a prepping for Ramadan workout video right now. I have towels, bands, like using what I can from home, and you can still have an amazing workout. If you're a bodybuilder, it's going to be a bit difficult to be doing things from home unless you have an at-home gym, but you want to keep your repetitions and your training after you break fast, because then you're literally lifting on such a low caloric level, like low glycogen storages. So it's gonna be difficult to have that pump, which bodybuilders train for. And if you're powerlifting, I absolutely recommend that you do your lifts after breaking fast. There's a lot of people, again, that can end their fast and lift weights. But again, if we want to prevent injury and have a really good lift, a really good pump, I would suggest doing it after you break your fast and letting your food digest a bit. Sorry to cut this video. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow and helps me sort out what type of content is really helpful for you guys. If you are looking for more information, structure, and guidance for a training program and a workout series during Ramadan, click this link. I'll also drop it in the description before. You'll find a whole ebook that's a lifetime access that includes nutrition guidance, recipes, meal plan, and workouts from the comfort of your home and also on demand. I've compiled as much as I could in the past 15 years to make sure you have all the information you need to do Ramadan the right way, whether you're choosing to do it for religious reasons or some type of spiritual growth. I know that you will enjoy the journey, and I'm here by your side to make sure it's a successful one. That's all for now. Enjoy the rest of this video. Now, if you're doing HIIT training or running, you're one of my people. And let me tell you, you're going to be dizzy on some days. But if you have a mindset like mine, where like, I love that feeling. I love pushing through that intensity, that, physical fatigue. Do your training before you break your fast. I'm one of those who enjoys going for that run, going for that HIIT workout before I break fast, because to be quite honest with you, I'm not trying to be doing burpees and jumping around with all this food in my stomach. I actually enjoy, after breaking my fast, rest, digest, prayer, rest, digest, reading, and then if I have it in me, then I'll go for some type of strength training, which I do 3 times a week. But I, at a higher advanced level, enjoy doing running and HIIT training before breaking my fast. However, if you find after the first week is always tough. You got to keep that in mind. It's not you. Everybody's feeling it. First week is always hard. If you find after the first week you're still feeling super dizzy, fatigued, unhealthy, doing these workouts and the run before breaking fast, then you do want to save it for after or even before suhoor. So definitely listen to your body, be in tune, journal out your routine, see what's working for you, and adjust as you need to week by week. So there are also people like myself who used to work out at 3 in the morning right before suhoor. And I would like to say that these are usually the really advanced people, because think about what you're doing. You're burning a lot of calories. Your metabolic rate is going up. You're eating suhoor. And then for a lot of the times, it's like you burn through that throughout the day because your metabolic rate is high. So it really depends on the person. If you're new, you're a beginner, I suggest that you sleep through the night, you wake up for salah, and you keep your workout right before breaking fast or after. Because also, if you're going for fat loss, the best time to enable and maximize on fat loss is at the end of your fast, because you're at such a low, you're in ketosis and your body's literally tapped into your fat cells. So I would do it before. And the bonus where you double dip is you don't even have to have high intensity. Like, you know those when you feel really tired, you're at such a low glycogen level that your body is going to use all of your like fat cells, it's going to tap into all of its reservoirs. So you could go for an incline walk and have an amazing workout and maximize fat loss. So that is my suggestion on should you train before or after. There are a lot of people that train in the middle of the night. I was one of those people. Over the years, I have really prioritized sleep because I was mistaking Ramadan as it's so hard because I'm not eating and I'm not hydrating. But the truth of the matter is your body needs to be in a routine. If you're gonna wake up one day at 1 and go for a run, and the next day you're gonna stay up, like your body is having such a hard time with the circadian rhythm. There's no type of ability to adapt to a schedule. That's where you feel really tired, and it's not really coming from the lack of food, the lack of hydration exclusively. It's coming from the fact of inadequate sleep schedule. And for me, my fast and my energy levels have become way better when I prioritized sleep and a schedule. And so for myself, what I've been able to achieve over the years is training right before I break fast. Last year, I actually went a couple of times before suhoor as well. And, you know, it's okay. Sometimes you could change it around. But moral of the story is I make my prayers. I do not sit on the couch to watch musalsals and TV shows, because the thing is, the minute you sit down, your body is already in rest and digest. You could do that to like digest your food, but the minute you make it a habit to watch TV shows every single night, you're missing out on the opportunity of Ramadan, Taraweeh, Quran, like all the things that you're supposed to be doing. And then I get energized after prayer. I get energized after, you know, reading the Quran. So you want to make the most out of the time you have by staying mentally and physically active while not having such a high intensity. And so I hope this video was able to bring you some clarity and information about how you could sustain your health. If you want some, I'll give you guys some examples of what you could do if you're a beginner before breaking fast. If you're at home, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications, because I'm going to be posting up for you guys some at-home routines to literally just keep your body healthy, total body workouts. You could do lower body that don't require you to even go outside, just in the comfort of your home to keep your body active. If you are in a sunny, beautiful state, go outside, go for a 25-minute walk, listen to a lecture, a speech, Quran. Like, this is an amazing way for me when I'm tired and starving and grumpy. The best thing for me to do right before I fast is I got to get out, put something in my headphones and walk, and it has really, really helped. So think about the type of activities you could do that aren't so high intensity if you are a beginner, because when it comes down to it, it really is a state of mind. If you're going to wake up and decide that you're hungry and tired and you're going to focus on all of the negatives, then Ramadan is going to be very difficult. But if you could focus on the positive,